Hey everybody, Ron here with Solo Operative Games. Welcome back to my table. Today we're going to play another game of Merchant's Cove. Today we're playing the Oracle, and we're going to keep going in the solo scenario. So we've got the Red Friday solo scenario. And before we get started, I just want to say I'm super excited. Merchant's Cove has now just announced a Kickstarter that is expansion. It's on Kickstarter now. It's available. Go check it out. It's going to add like 4 new, maybe even 5 new merchants. It's going to expand the solo play. I'm super excited for it. I've already backed it, and it's going to be out maybe like a year. So we've got plenty of time to keep going with the base game and the expansion characters that we have. So we've got the Oracle now, the Innkeeper next, and then the Secret Thief character after that. And then we'll kind of just decide what we want to play to finish out the solo scenarios. So before we get into the actual game, let's go ahead and talk about the Oracle and how she works. Okay guys, so I've zoomed in a little bit on the Oracle's board. First, let's look at her little cool figure here, plump little woman. She starts as all other characters on the activate staff. Now the unique thing about her is she has these runes, and she has this little thing called the Divining Dish. Now in every turn, even if you take multiple turns in a row, but the start of every turn, you're going to roll these into this dish. The beginning of the game, if you will accidentally put all 5 in one thing, you just roll them again. But in the middle of the game, if you ever do that, you take corruption. So it's in your interest to try and get them separated. Maybe there's a tactic at some point where you really wanted all 5 in one dish that you would risk taking the corruption to do so. So you just put them in there. If any fall out of the dish, you just put them in the side that they're closest to, not changing the faces. All right, so you have 2 things. You have 2 4-sided die. You have this coin that has a tree on one side and a corruption symbol on the other. You have this little voodoo doll, and you have the little bone. Now, wherever these end up, kind of determine what actions you can take. So let's start with the easiest one. This is called the Twisting Fates, and basically it's just bonuses that allow you to mitigate bad rolls. So you start with already with 1 bonus that allows you to add 1 or subtract 1 to a die, and you can roll over from a 4 to a 1, 1 to a 4, whatever. So that's nice to, if you roll really bad dice, get a lot of these bonuses. The other one you start with 1 is move an item. There's a bone here, but it basically just move any one rune from one side to the other. So if I really wanted this dice to be over here, I could just cross off this move thing here. Okay. I should probably use the eraser that comes with it. So that's how you use the bonuses, but how you gain them is by taking this action here, which if the tree is showing costs 1 time, if the skull is showing costs 1 time and a corruption. So we're in a good moment here where the tree is showing. And if I combine the tree with the voodoo doll, then I add 2 of these bonuses that allow me to manipulate the die. And if I add it with the bone, then I add 2 of the bonuses that let me move runes around. Or if I add it with a die, then I could place an X either on my horoscopes or in my sponsorships. And we'll see why you would do that later. All right, so that's this action. It's really just gaining some extra bonuses or placing an X, which is kind of like a wild in other roll-and-writes that you've played. Did I mention she's a roll-and-write? I don't know. Kind of. She has a very small element of roll-and-write. A little bit of this, and this is kind of like Goncho Clever or like a Welcome To type thing. But let's get into that. So the next action she has is this one up here, and that's called Charting the Stars or Star Charting. This is only active when the bone and a die are in the same slot, which they are now, and it costs 2 time. And you're going to draw these line segments based on the number of the die. So I have a 3 and a 2 here. I just take the higher one, so I would draw 3 segments. And anytime I enclose an area, if it's a 1 by 1, I cross it off and I would get a small good of that color. So this is a small blue good. If, let's say that this was a 4 and I could draw 1, 2, 3, 4, then I'm getting a large blue good. So that's just a way. So there's blue, red, yellow, green. You can kind of control which goods you want, how big, based on just what you're drawing. So then in a later turn, maybe I do like 1, 2, 3 and get another small blue bit or something. So that's how this area works. The middle little cross is called the corruption cross. And if you take a good that uses lines of the cross, you also take a corruption. So that large blue good I'd take comes with a corruption, whereas the small blue up here did not. It would just give me a small blue. Also, you can't do a large good that's like multicolored. You would just not do anything, but then later, if you then divided it, you'd get a small red and a small blue. This blue would come with corruption. Also, if you draw like an invalid shape, like this or something, that's not a gigantic good. No, later on, you would then have to like segment it up or something and get some other goods. One large green, two smalls. So that's how the start of the char works. As again, 2-time, you want to roll really high on the die and match it with the bone. The next action, now we're going to scoot all the way down to the bottom, and this one is called divination, and it is about prediction. And what we're going to do here, this is only active if the voodoo doll is with a die. So right now it's not. So I'd have to either like take one of these bonuses to let me move something. So I could like move this over, and then maybe take the other one that lets me go to a 4, increase the 3 to 4. So you want, again, high values on your dice. Whatever the dice value is, oh, this is 1 time, so it's actually a pretty easy action here. Whatever the dice value is, you're going to separate that many of these little meeples. So I've got a 4, I said segment in 4. Then you're going to predict. The next time we load the boats, us or anybody else we're playing against, including the Peddler and solo, whenever they draw out of the bag. Now that's clear, not when the Peddler takes off his own board, or if somebody like uses a townsfolk to like move a guy. Anytime a meeple comes out of the bag, you got to guess what color that is. So if I think it's going to be like green, then I color in all the dots of the things it's not going to be, and on all of them. So all 4 in this case. And that means I have basically hoping one of the next 4 meeples out of the bag is a green. So let's say I do this action, I move, and I draw, and it's a red. So that would not match my prediction, so I fill in the last dot, and that one doesn't count. You can also just cross them out if you want to do that. That's true. And I can have multiple predictions. So let's say I went to another action, then it came back, and let's say it was like a 2 with the voodoo doll. Then I would draw 2 here, and I've still got a prediction going for green, but maybe I think, well, let's hedge my bets, and maybe let's see if a blue one comes out. So we'll color in the other ones, and now we're hoping for blue. So now let's just see what comes out of the bag. It is a yellow. So that is not a green. So that one's out. It's not a blue, so that one's out. So that's too bad. Let's say the next one is, in fact, green. So the blue was wrong, so that guy's dead. My entire prediction was a waste. I didn't get anything. However, this one, it was correct, and I had 2 guys left. So I'll circle those 2. And then I get the bonuses based on how many guys I circle. So if you're able to circle 3, which means your prediction came out relatively true early on, you get a large good of any color. In the case where I only got 2, I get a small good. And if you only get 1, you either get to put an X on the horoscope track, or you get to fill in a sponsorship with one of the things. So the Oracle is actually really good at getting sponsorships if you have a lot of meeples down in their guild halls. That's how divination works. So the last one is horoscopes. 2-time and only active if both dice are in the same tray. In this one, you're going to write numbers on the top line have to be strictly increasing by 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Once they hit 4, they reset. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, whatever. And the bottom row has to decrease. So 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2, whatever. And you can start in any row. I have a 1 and a 2, so maybe I go 1, 2. Let's say the next time I get like 2 4s. Well, I could put 1 4 here, but I can't place the other 4. So I would have to manipulate it in some way. Let's say I made it a 3, and I could go like 3 here. Okay, so that's how it goes. Technically, you can take this action if the dice are separated, but you're still going to pay 2 time, and you're only going to write down 1 number. So unless you really need the bonus you're about to get, I think you should only ever do this action when 2 dice are together. Use this to move it over. So then once you write the number, you get whatever is next to that box. So in this one, you get a large or a small red or small blue. This one is a sponsorship. This one is move a corruption, large red blue, add an X, some small yellow and green, large yellow and green, and that's pretty much it. So goods are easy, just take the good. Corruption easy, remove the corruption. These sponsorships, it says draw the market icon, and it says if you can't, well, obviously I have a freaking dry erase pen, I can't draw that icon. It says just draw a triangle. So if I see that there's tons of nobles out, and maybe I say, okay, I want a sponsorship with the yellow, so I draw a triangle there. And that counts as sponsorship. So the Oracle could technically have, she's the only one that I know of that can have 8 sponsorships. Most of the others can only have 1 with each. So if you see a ton of meeples coming down to the guild halls, maybe get more sponsorships. On the X's, what they do is you can, if you unlock one either through there or here or on your townsfolk, you can write an X here, and that basically just resets the count. You still get the bonus, so I could remove corruption, and then this can be any number, so I could start at like 2 or something. The other thing we can do with an X is you can just come up here and cross off one of these and immediately score for that guild. So we could get however many warriors were out there in the guild hall. I don't know why you'd ever do that unless this was completely full. And you just had extra stuff to score. You always want to put sponsors there if you can. That's her. I mean, we've got recruit townsfolk, activate townsfolk. She's got a pretty interesting one. First one is just get an X, either to horoscope or to the sponsorship area. This one's draw 2 lines anywhere in the star charting area. This one's take 2 bonuses, so fill in one of these dots, either the manipulate die or move runes, and then remove corruption. That's her whole thing. It seems pretty easy, but she's actually pretty powerful in the game that I played with her. A couple gotchas is if you go heavy on this star chart in a single color, that's all you're gonna get, right? So I played a game where I went like heavy into blue, and it was really hard to get blue goods the rest of the game because I also went here and got lots of blue goods. So the only blue goods I could get were if I went all the way across the bottom to see these, or if I predicted correctly and pick anything. So you might want to not put all your eggs in one basket, or it might be hard in future rounds to get that color good. So I think, again, she can get goods fairly easy and also control which goods she gets early on. She kind of gets more limited the longer the game goes. So townsfolk that let you manipulate the color of goods, pretty powerful with her. But then her strength is definitely in sponsorships. So if you're playing a solo scenario where there's going to be a lot more meeples in the guild halls, she's definitely one to go with because the sponsorships can give you tons of points. The randomness of her is not too bad because there's always plenty of actions you can do. And if you're really rolling bad, just get more of these bonuses that you can then use to manipulate your bad rolls. I think her townsfolk are pretty good. Like some of them are better than taking these actions. Like if you've got all 4 of these here, sometimes it's better to do these than to go here. Because you like put an X and that gets you an X and then that lets you take another thing. And then, yeah, so I don't know. There's a lot of cool stuff. She's also really good at removing corruption, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so 4 ways up here plus 1 down here. So if you need to get rid of corruption, she has multiple ways to do that. All right, let's get started with a game with the Oracle. Okay, we are ready to go. Let's talk about the Red Friday mission. It's the 3rd mission in the solo book here, and it says, Red Friday is a pirate holiday, also celebrated in Merchant's Cove. The pirates raid the adventurers fresh from the Adventure Academy on the mainland, then spend their new wealth at the Cove. They've got a vile temper, so don't let them hear you've been holding out. This is from Solly Wamper, Captain Greentail's first mate. Goalie Wumper? I don't know. I can't figure out this cursive. Anyway, the setup. We're going to use the Pirates rogue card. I don't know if you can see that there. Probably not focusing very well, but basically it says anytime you put a rogue, I think into the lair. Let me read that one because this one's confusing from the iconography. Let's see. Pirates. Uh, when you dock a boat containing one or more rogues, immediately gain 3 gold for each rogue. So anytime a boat docks, if it has a rogue in it, you get 3 gold for each rogue. Okay, so that's the pirates. Use the boat setup module. You're probably wondering, why are there no boats in the bay? Well, there's this module from Secret Stash that allows you to draw randomly how the boats are going to be configured. And you'll notice on some of these, they have a tiny little boat. You can get that guy in here. It's just a little 2-seater. Only holds 2 people. Pretty cool. And there's also giant boats that hold 5. So that's awesome. So each round, we are going to draw one of these cards randomly and arrange the boats in that method. So that's pretty cool. We'll give it a shuffle. And stick it there on Dragon Island. Okay. We also are sailors. We've already seen. Remember, whenever we draw things out of the bag, we draw guys in the bag, we put them back in the bag, move them between boats. We can dock them immediately, all those kind of things. So that's pretty cool. And we're going to use these ones called the Underworld. Some of them are just, you recruit this guy, and then you get to recruit another one. But they always have these corrupt symbols, so these guys are kind of bad for that reason. You're going to go pretty corrupt, but they're not bad. And then most of them have this symbol here, which is gives you these gray goods, which are worth 12, but they can only be sold to rogues. So if you have them, you want to dock some rogues. So it works well with the Pirates card, and it usually, if you're just doing a random scenario, it says mix those 2 together is a good thing. We start with 1 rogue in the lair and 7 in the bag. So normally you only have 6 or 7 total rogues. We're using all 8. So 1 here in the lair, 7 go into the bag, and get it all shook it up. All right, then here's the special stuff for Red Friday. We have a neutral gold marker, so I'm gonna use black because it's the pirates, starting here at 20. And this is the booty supply. When we do the initial arrival and put out the adventurers into the boats, for every rogue that we get, we're gonna move this up by 10. So it could start at 30, 40, 50, whatever, maybe start at 20. Then in the production phase, each time you put a rogue into a boat, it's also going to go up by 10. Anytime the Peddler gains the bonus from docking a rogue, gets this thing, we're going to increase the booty supply twice as much as the Peddler gets. So that's another way it can go up. Now, what does the booty supply for? This game is going to be a lot about selling to the black market. The black market will buy goods for double the price, but the only funds they have available to buy that from is the booty supply. So if you sell a, excuse me, a good worth, well, even like 12 to a rogue here on the black market, they're gonna pay 24, but they're gonna subtract 24 from wherever that is. Now this is a weird thing, and I could not find an errata or anything on the forums about this rule, but it says, anytime a good is sold to the black market, decrease the booty supply by an amount equivalent to the total sale value. Here's a kicker. If the booty supply would go below 0, it stops at 0, that sounds fine, but then it says, and pays out nothing. Nothing in bold. I would assume, just reading that rule, that it would mean like if I'm owed 20 and it's at 15, it would give me 15 and not the full 20. But the way it's written, especially with the bold, means if I'm at 15 and it owes me 20, it goes down to 0 and pays me nothing. So I guess you have to watch what goods you sell there as the booty supply is going down, that you don't try to sell a good for too much, or they'll be like, nope, we're not buying from you. That's what it says. I couldn't find a clarifying form, so I'm just going to go with letter of the law here, saying if it goes to 0, you get nothing. Okay. Now, the other thing, every good you sell, not usually you get a corruption guard for all your sales there, but in this game, every good you sell gives you a corruption card. So that's another thing. That's not too great. So that's called heavy penalties. Then we've got, during cleanup phase, they do a thing called smash and grab. All rogues on the piers go to the lair rather than back in the bag. So every rogue that comes out will be going here, which means corruption is going to be very heavily penalized in this game. Which is interesting because we're going to get a lot of corruption here and a lot of corruption here. So having abilities that remove corruption could be pretty beneficial here. Then what we're going to do, then once the rogues are moved from the piers into the rogue den, they're going to take half your goods rounded up. So you want to sell all your goods. If I have 3 goods left here to sell, they're going to destroy 2 of them. It would be my choice, but losing 2 goods out of 3 or 3 out of 5 is not a good thing. So I want to be selling all my goods. And that's it. That's it for Red Friday. So it's going to be a very, very corrupt game, I think. So let's get started. I guess the first thing we need to do is figure out how the boats are arranged. We got this one. It's not too different than the standard. It's going to go 4, 4, 4, 5, 4, 5, 4. So we'll do a 4. Here's another 4. There we go. And then a 4 and a 5 and a 4. Okay. There's that pretty golden boat there. Did I mention I love the components that came with this game? Okay. So that's our boats. Let's give these guys a nice shuffle. Mix those up pretty well. I haven't actually played in a couple months, even though I just released the Captain episode that took a while to get onto YouTube. So hopefully I remember all the rules. As normal, make sure you like, subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell, and if I do make any rules goofs, put it in the comments and timestamp it, please, so we can make sure that we correct any issues. And there we go. All right, so put that there. Let's draw 4 these guys. Oh, look, got a few of each. Yeah, perfect. Okay, so that's all good. We need the Peddler. He needs a card there for his setup, and then we're gonna load the boats. Okay, let's do it. So we've already got a rogue. That goes up 30. And looks like we're getting some of every color so far. Okay. It's interesting, this game, I don't have like a specific target color good. Well, I guess rogue goods are the ones I want to go for. Oh, there's some good amount of warriors there. I think it said if the size 2 boat is here, put 3 in here. If it's not, put 2 in there. So we only start it with 2. It's got a little bit of extra room. And there we go. Okay. Interested to see if this is going to change the game much at all. But this should be fun. We got to get 4 meeples to the Peddler. Peddler's playing the yellow corn and the cob player. He's going to sell some potions from the alchemist. All right, so, oh, he even got a rogue here. Do I put that back in the bag? Forgot that here. Peddler, arrival phase. Nope, that's it. Okay, doesn't do anything. So I think we're good to go. This Oracle is going to be interesting. I'm not sure what to focus on. Do I want to unlock a ton of bonuses first or make some predictions so they last longer, get going on all these nice juicy rewards here in the horoscopes, or go start some charting some stars? But yeah, let's go. All right, what are you doing, Peddler? It looks like he's going for yellow goods. Nope, he's not. 0 yellow goods. Moves 1 time. Okay. Easy start for him. What are we going to do? Well, we have to roll these. Hopefully I remember that every time. Here we go. Okay. We didn't land all in one side, so we're up to corruption. We've got, if we do the coins, you know, that's just if you've got bad stuff. The 2 dice, we've got a 4 and a 2. So they're not aligned. We could use our bonus to make a 4 and then a 3. We don't really need to do the bottom track until we actually have corruption. So maybe we should go get a corruption first. The voodoo doll is not with the 4, so we can't do a 4 prediction. So I think we just go up here. So we're gonna do the bone with the 4, and we're gonna be able to draw 4 lines. Looking at this, maybe large red good could be pretty nice. So I can go 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm just gonna put a little X in there to know that I've gotten it. And that gives me one of these large red goods. And I get a corruption for doing that because it touches the middle cross. Okay, that's our whole turn. So that cost us 2 time. And we'll go back to the Peddler. Peddler, he's got his other 0. Oh my gosh, okay. But it was only 1 time, so he's gonna go again. And this time he's gonna get a yellow and green small good. Okay, it's gonna spend 2 time there, which is a load the boats. He's gonna say, do I have a green meeple? Yes, I do. And he is going to put that the right side inner. So he's sticking it right there. Okay. Back to us. Yeah, we've got a little bit of time to work here. And I apologize for this thing. It's gonna be hard for the camera to see in it, so you guys might not be able to see. Okay, that's the use case where it falls outside, you just move it to the closest and leave it what it is. I can tell you that we've got the 2 dice at a 1 and the voodoo meeple, and okay, the bone is here with the thing. So we could get 2 of the move stuff across. It is on the tree side, so that means we don't take a corruption to do that. And the voodoo doll, we've only got a 1, but I think I'm gonna make a prediction. So I'm gonna use this +1 -1 bonus that we have here to change one of these into a 4. So it goes from a 1 to a 4. Now I can do voodoo doll with a 4. Oh, I should probably be moving my actual oracle. She was here, now she's here. To make a prediction of size 4. And do I guess what I want to come out or what I think might? I mean, looking at it, it looks like 4 blues, 3 green, like yellow. Let's say yellow is gonna be here. So we fill in all the ones that are not yellow, and we hope a yellow comes out. Okay, and this prediction just cost us 1 time. We are gonna load the boat, so we're gonna see if our prediction comes true right away. All right, it was green, okay. So we cross that off. So that guy is not eligible. That's okay. And we get a green guy. Where do we want to put this? He has a small green good, so maybe putting it on the large side would be okay. I want him, though, to always sell his goods at these ones. Hopefully for as cheap as possible, but I do not want him to sell over here. He does sell first, so the booty value is going to go down for him first. So maybe I just put it here, so his green good has more likely that we get 1 green there. Yeah, I'm happy with that. But I gotta go again. Let's do these guys again. Oh, this thing keeps flying out. It was on the tree side though. So it's tree, voodoo doll, bone, and a 1, and then a 2 on the other side. And I can't manipulate the numbers anymore. So I can't do double thing. This doesn't really make sense because it would be 1 line. So I think we're gonna go recruit. Let's do that. And which guy do we want to get? We could immediately pull a guy out of the boat and dock him. So we put like one of these red guys on the corrupt one, or the black market. Or we could take a guy off a boat and put it back in the bag. I think that might be an okay. So let's recruit this guy here. So we take this green dude out of the boat and back in the bag. Sorry, Mr. Bard. And then we're gonna slot this guy under a thing. I'm gonna slot it under the X. And then we're gonna pay 1 time and 1 corruption. Ooh, okay, we're getting pretty corrupt here. Slide him down, draw a new one. And looks like we're gonna go again. So let's roll them bones. And other stuff. Okay, here we got, okay, with skull, so we probably don't want to do that one. On this side, we have a 2 and a 1, so we could actually go 1, 2. That's not too bad. And then we've got the voodoo doll, meaning we could draw like 2 lines. I think I'm going to make a horoscope. So we'll go here, and we'll just write a 1 and then a 2. Okay. Blue are worth more, and there's more blue guys out there. I'm planning to sell this red to the oh, this is a large market. Oh man, I've messed up. Oh no, I was going to sell them here. Okay, we're still fine. We got a small market here. Likely is going to have a blue, so let's get a blue small good there. Okay, cool. We've done some horoscopes. That costs 2 time for us. 1, 2, and we do need to load the boats. Hopefully this is a yellow. It is a yellow. Hey, that is cool. So we are, prediction came true. So we circle all 3 of these. And when we circle 3 or more, we get a large good of our choice. Do I want to double up or do I want to branch out? It's hard because he doesn't have any goods yet, so I don't know what he's going to be selling here. We do know there's going to be another yellow, which probably want to just spread these out again. Let's do that. And I think I'm going to take a large blue because there are a few blue over here, a few blue over there. So I think the blue is going to be pretty valuable. Okay. So that was our prediction came true. That's cool. It is now the peddler's turn. And he is going to take 1 large green good, potion, not mine. It's going to cost him 2 time, so he's going to load the boats. He does not have any matching, so I think he then does the rogue. Let's check that again. Load the boats. It's been a while. Choose the adventure. If the right most good does not have a matching customer. If the customer has no matching customers but contains 1 or more rogues, select the rogue. Okay, so he's going to place a rogue, which is good for us. That increases the booty bay amount, or booty amount. And he's going to go right side outside. So this guy's going to go there, and the booty is going to 40. Cool, so I think we'll be able to sell any of our goods there that we choose. But he gets to go again because he's on top, and he's going to get a large yellow good this time. Just 1, that's good. Okay, that will also cost him 2 time. 1, 2, load the boats. Oh no, yeah, so there's reds here, so he will draw randomly. And it's a yellow. Would have matched my prediction, but didn't have to. Oracle's weird playing solo because a lot of times he's picking rogues, or I mean his adventures from his board, but the rules specifically say anytime a thing comes out of the bag. So it doesn't matter what he picks. I can't be like, oh, he's for sure going to pick a red or something. And he's going to put this yellow guy right outside. Yep, right outside. And that's going to sail to the outside dock. Okay. So that earns him 3 points for docking a rogue. And then remember the booty goes up twice that. So we're going to go up to 46. Okay, that was not great. That was actually horrible for me because now my red good is not looking like it's going to sell for very much. I need to put some reds over here and dock a large red. That's a bummer. Or maybe use one of these. I could pull somebody off the boat and put it there. Or we know there's a rogue here, so we can try and get one of these large rogues. Or, yeah, the gray goods. So I've got a few things to do. His turn's over, goes to us. All right, shake them up and drop them. Okay, we got Skull Bone. I've got Voodoo Doll with a 4 and a 1. So make another prediction, I think. It worked out pretty well. It got us a large good, so let's come here. Sure. And with a 4, we'll block off these 4. And I think a blue maple is going to come out next. So let's cover in everything but blue. And we get 4 tries to see if we get a blue. It's only 1 time. but we do draw one here. It is a red. Okay. Not a blue. That's okay. We can still get the large good if we draw one next time. Where did I put this red good? We said we wanted to get over here to the large. Oh, I could do this. I could dock this one. Let's do that. All right, sounds good to me. But I gotta go again. Roll them. Oh no, I've done it. They all went in one dill, so I get a corruption. Too bad. But now I could take a really good action, I guess. So I would need a 3 to go here. So I can't really do this action. I'd only be able to write one number, so that's kind of a waste. So I think bone 4 is going to be my choice here. We draw 4 lines. I could get, what's going to be another large red good. I mean, that's selling for 12 points at this point. And it's no corruption as well. So let's go ahead and do that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and no touching, so no corruption, large red good. Okay, that's 2 time. I'm gonna load the boat twice. So the first one, come on, blue. It's a green. Prediction failed the second time. Okay, where are we gonna put green? We technically want a small green here so it doesn't come sell it here. So let's put it there. I don't know, maybe here. So either one of these would do that. Okay, and then my second one is a red. Shoot, you're not doing great on this prediction. Where do we want the red? He doesn't have a red goods. I only got large reds, so do we just dock one? So every color, small good. I would like to get multiple blues here. No, I'm gonna sell blue over there. I don't know. Do we want, I guess I get points if I dock this. Let's do that. So this one sails in here. So we docked a rogue, so I get 3 points. Catching up to you, dude. But the booty does not go up at all because it wasn't the peddler. Okay, that was my 2. Yep, so peddler's turn. He's gonna get a large red. Oh, this could be bad. Oh no, he's getting 2 of them. That is just horrible. It cancels out our large red goods. Takes him 2 time. He's gonna load the boats twice. Come on, I need a blue to come out. It's a red. He's putting that, oh, left doesn't have any. These are all going to their hull. So they're gonna make a sell. So he's doing outside, so this one. Oh, bummer. Okay. I was thinking I could take a turtle red and put it on the dock, but that would still only be 12. So selling for 12 is probably fine. Right now, the only good he's selling here is his small yellow. So we want to try and get a yellow there. Just one though. Okay, I did that wrong. We screwed up. It was a red, but it should have been this red because he has red goods. And then he's also going to take this one. Okay. So small red goods are looking pretty decent. If I could get a couple of those. I can only star chart one more small red. Can't get another small red here. How else can I get some? I guess if I made a prediction. Okay, Oracle's pretty challenging as far as getting the specific goods you want. Maybe I did not want to do that all at once. Okay, he put out his 2 people. Yes, okay. So it is my turn. And he's gonna get one more turn for sure. Oh my gosh, they just bounce everywhere. Okay, we've got a happy tree with a dice or a voodoo doll. We've got the 2 dice together, a 3 and a 1. We could do that. That would give us a sponsorship. A voodoo doll with a 3. We could make another prediction, and then we'd be kind of looking at 2 colors. But I think we're about to end. So let me get, no, do I want a sponsorship yet? I mean, green, yellow, blue. Probably gonna be a bunch of reds. They're gonna, definitely this will be 3. Somebody want a red sponsorship. Well, yeah. Do I want 2 time or just, if I go 1 time, I can go again. So I want to come down here or do this. All right, let's do, oh, I get a sponsorship anyway. Okay, let's do happy tree with a dice to come here. And that will allow us to put an X right here, which just gives us a sponsorship, which is a triangle up on the red. Okay, and that was just 1 time. Now I gotta go again. Okay, we got happy tree with a 4, 1, and a bones, or that guy by himself. So I could do the 2 dice, and that give rid of corruption, and, well, this has to increase, so I could go 4, 1 and get a large blue. I have to be large blue, which is not the greatest. It is 16, taking a corruption card. What are other options? Bone, we could draw 4 more lines. We know we want to get a small red, right? Yeah. Small reds are going to be worth 9. Whereas large blue is worth more than that, but gets me corruption. Or do I just go recruit and get a 12, knowing that's going to sell for 24? I think, because I want to get this full so I can start activating it. Because like in the expansion, I mean not expansion, in the new Kickstarter, they're giving you a new ability that allows you to operate half your staff for a reduced amount of time. So it allows you to do the staff action earlier. But yeah, I think yeah, we're gonna do it. All right, so I'm going to recruit staff. I'm gonna take this lady right here. She's got a blue symbol and a corrupt symbol, but she's going to give me the size 12 or the large gray good. And let's put her on, I think I want to start removing corruption. We're getting a little heavy already on there, so let's do that. Okay. And that's 2 times. So I go over and I get 2, well, yeah, potentially only 1. Let's hope it's a blue. It's a blue, hey. So we circle 1 meeple, and that gives me an X or a sponsorship. Now I could double sponsor red, because I mean lots of reds are coming in, and I don't really want to get more red meeples out on the boats anymore because I can't get more red goods. So I think that's a good option. Or I put an X that removes a corruption or starts me on there. I could also put an X up here and just immediately score it, but why would you do that when you could just get a, yeah, let's do that. So let's do that. Okay. So that was my prediction. Now I'm gonna put the blue guy in. I'd prefer to split that. Oh, I do have a small blue. And you don't have any small reds, so maybe I do sell this one in. Okay, let's do that. So we'll sell this one in, a couple extra. He's not, yeah, he's getting, scoring the red guild, so we're okay. Oh my goodness. Lots of people at that dock. 2 reds like expected, come here. Okay. So that would move that, but we're good. He is going to go his last turn here. And He's getting 1 score, so it's 3 points for that. He's at 6, and 1 time doesn't really matter other than because I'm further along, I go on top. Okay, that's it. So we'll go into the market phase. Now he's going to sell all of his goods first before I have any chance. Each of his reds is going to be worth 12, so that's 24 for his reds, 30 points. His large green is for 6, 36, and his large yellow for 8, 44. Okay, then his small yellow for 4, and his small green for 3, 7 more. So he's 51 points after first round, pretty decent, but he didn't make it at all to the other one. Now for me, so I can decide what I want to sell for the corrupt. I think definitely this one's going to sell here. And I have enough, if I want to go corrupt again, to sell this for 16. Oh, I have to, because I don't want it to be smashed. And yeah, okay. So our large reds, we will sell here for 12 apiece. That's 24. Let's be at 27. The small blue is 4 times 3 is 12. 39. And then these two, I'm going to take 2 corruption cards for. So they're going to sell for double as long as the booty amount allows it. So it's normally 20, so I'm going to go 40. And it does have enough, so I go down to 6. And I get 40 points. That's pretty nice. I'll take the 2 corruption for 40 points. Big Smith 79. Okay, so that is the market phase. Now we do the faction, whatever. He doesn't have any meeples out, so he gets no guild. What are they called? What are they called? Sponsorships. He has no sponsorships. I have 2 red sponsorships, so I'm going to get 6 points. I'm at 85. 85 is a good first round score if I do say myself. So, cleanup. Everybody that's not a rogue will go back in the bag. Okay. And then these are going to go down here. They're going to smash and grab any goods left over, but there are none. All right, move a rat up to there. And I think we are good. So I have to go first. Oh, do we need to, we need to load the boats again. So the first thing I do is gonna get rid of this card and flip another one. It's gonna be, ooh, we got lots of new boats. So 4, 5, 4. Oh, not a lot of boats, just rearranging and add the little deaky guy in the middle. Okay. And I believe anytime the peddler wants to go on the inside, he's going to pick this boat first, no matter what side he's on. So there's that. Let's go ahead and reshuffle the peddler. And then we'll get some arrival phase going on. All right, he's doing a large yellow. Oh, we already start with a rogue in here. So I took a ton of the booty amount the very first round, so maybe it won't fill up because we've only got 5 more guys in here. So there's only 50 more gold total that can come. Because we have the middle boat, we'll put 3 in this one. And there happens to be another rogue. Sets up to 26. And then 2 here. Red and green. I've got a green and the yellow. Oh, and predictions don't matter during the arrival phase. That's another thing if you had any active predictions going. And 2 more. Oops. Promise I'm not looking in there. You guys can probably see it on the camera sometimes, but we got double red here. Okay. A little more red than I want to see because they can't really easily get red goods. Oh, we never refill this. Oh, we should probably just get rid of that guy because it's part of cleanup. And we've got people let you move people between boats, which are pretty nice. But they are corrupt. Then we need 4 meeples for him. Oh, that's 5. Let's try that again. Got 3 that time. Okay, so he's got a good mix. I think arrival phase is done. It is us first. Okay, so we've got the tree with a 3, so I could get an X there, or I could do a voodoo doll with a 3 or a bone with a 3. Or I could just activate my staff, which gives me an X and remove a corruption. I think I'm gonna get 1 more staff before I start activating. So let's go voodoo 3, I think, and make a size 3 prediction. Based on what's out there, I'm gonna say yellow. Okay. Because he doesn't have a yellow, there's only 1 yellow out. Just going on odds. So that is 1 time for me. Peddler, what are you doing? Are you getting large yellow good? He is, just 1 of them. And he is going to take 2 time to do so. Load the boats. He does not have a yellow meeple, so he goes random. And it is a rogue, so not for us, but that does increase this by 10, so 36. And he's going to place that right side outside? Yeah, right outside, so put it here. Okay. And it goes back to us. We need to get some goods to sell. Okay, we had a 4 on one side, so this might be a case we want to do the flip to the other side roll because we got the skull on the coin. So if I moved 1 over, I could draw 4 lines, or I could place a 4 and a 2. All it's gonna do is remove corruption. I don't really know if I want this red or blue good or yellow green yet, so I think this is a good time to go recruit somebody. Let's get, if I'm looking at one of these 2 to get another rogue good, one's got a red symbol, one's got a yellow symbol. Red symbols are in the lead at the moment, so let's do that. It saves me a corruption. So I am recruiting, and I'm gonna put this on the, let's do the bonus here. Do get the gray good. Okay. That one cost me 2 time. And I do get to load 1 meeple. Come on, yellow. It is a red. Not the one we predicted. And I don't want to see reds either. I want reds to go into the hall. Best way to do that is kind of spread them out. I really don't want to see them on large red because I can't make a large red. Well, I could make one. Actually, putting it here and selling this into here and getting a large red here, that would be worth 6 times 3 is 18 times 2 is 36 for 1 large red good. And as long as I put 1 red here, which the odds are they're probably going to happen, yeah, I think we can do this. All right, we're gonna do it. We're gonna try it. It also makes this one worth 24, although that's too much. Okay, that's maybe not good. I'm just gonna have to sell this one over here for one of those 2 rogues, because 24 plus 36 is like 60, right? Yeah, and we don't have 60 booty coins, so I would lose. I would get nothing. So don't do that. Okay, so that was recruiting. I did the guy, so it's Peddler's turn. Oh no, he's got a large red good. Oh no, 1 large red. Okay, I need to make sure a red gets here or I'm in big trouble. That's 1 time for him, so he's going to go again. Get some kind of small green. Okay, 1 of those for 2 time. Now let's see, because he has 3 or less, he's going to take the... I think that means, what, he goes on the corruption? Yeah, so he goes up here and goes 1, 2 and takes a corruption. This is his first corruption. That is kind of crazy. Oh, I shouldn't see what it is. Don't worry about it, it's not gonna be a big deal. So he did 1, 2, he does, oh, and he skips loading the boats because he only has 3 goods. Okay, so it goes back to us. All right, we need just any 2 numbers in sequence with the dice on the same thing. Ah, they're not the same thing. They are a 4 and a 1 though. So if I moved 1 over, I could do that. Or I can make a size 4 prediction right now, or I could draw 1 line. Or I could activate staff, which gives me 2 bonus to remove corruption and draw an X. Activate staff is what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna move that there. The first one's gonna be an X, and I'm gonna put the X right here, which gives me remove a corruption. So we'll take 1 of those. Okay, then this one says I can get 2 bonuses. I'm gonna get 2 of the add 1, subtract 1 from dice with that, and then I remove another corruption. Okay, cool. Yep, that's it. Yeah, so we move 2 time for that. I don't want to get corruption, so I'm just going to 1, 2, load the boats. I need it to be yellow, or red wouldn't be bad. All right, it's red, so it's another failed prediction. But we're going to put it, yeah, this guarantees that there will be a red here since 3 boats have it. Okay. Back to the Peddler. Looks like he's getting large green potentially. 2 of them, ugh. That's not good. And then he's gonna take 2 time to do so. 1, 2, load 1 boat. He's gonna take a green meeple and he's gonna put that left side outside. So that comes here and that goes there. Okay, that was a perfect, because that means his large greens and large red are gonna sell here for face value. And there's no yellows here, so he will not sell the large yellow good, and the rogues are gonna smash and grab it. Cool, love that. Good choice, Peddler. I am happy about your choice. Because that's exactly what I wanted to happen there. And remember, we have the rogue here that we can sell our good for. Sell this one, if we get the large red. We have to still get the large red, but we can put anything there. Okay, that cost him 2 time. I think he already did that. He put one meeple out, so he's done. Back to us. Alrighty. Okay, so we kind of got what we wanted with the 2 dice here. They're not next to each other, but I could put 1 here and 1 there. So let's do that. So if I put the 2 here and the 4 here. Oh, that's kind of bad. That means I need a 3 and a 3. So let's not do that. Let's switch them up. So we'll put the 4 here. And oh, then when I need just a 1 and a 1. Either way, it sucks. Okay, doesn't matter. 4 and a 2. But I do get either large red or large blue good. Well, you know it's going to be a large red. Okay, that was this action that cost me 2 time. 1, 2, load a single boat. Come on, yellow. It's a yellow. Hey, we did another 1. All right, should we get a market or should we put an X on here? Yellow, yeah, yellow or green is not really viable right now for large goods, so I could just save it there. Small yellow, small green, I don't really know. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use, those are all kind of crappy too. All right, I'm going to use it as an X to put an X here. I'll then use that X to put an X here, which removes the corruption. Okay, take my last double corruption card, and I need to put a yellow meeple out there. He doesn't have any. It doesn't look like he's gonna get any. I can't. Oh, who put this boat here? He put this. He sailed that boat in, so he gets 3. Don't want to forget that. Oh, I almost completely messed up. Hold on. This might be bad. The booty's only there. Oh no. How much was my large red gonna sell for? 6 times 3 is 18, 36. Okay, we're good. Okay. Whew. All right, so let's put the yellow in here. I'm gonna hope that he sells this one in there because it would add 6 more to the booty amount and give us a little more leeway. I can always sell it here and put another red one. Like if you put a red here and add it out, because it can go to any station even if it's full. But I think that would be too much. That would be 48. We're close. If we get another rogue in there, that's fine. All right, so we did our prediction that we got right. We placed the yellow in the boat, nobody docks, so our turn is done. Back to the peddler. He's gonna score the red guild how many times? 2 times, so 6 points for him. Puts him at an even 60. 2 time for that. He's gonna load 2 meeples into boats. Oh, they're going inside, so these are both going into the little boat. All right, and where does that dock? I need to look that rule up. Secret stash. Boat module. Boat setup cards. 2-seater boat. There we go. Peddler. When this boat is filled with adventures, you can dock it at any pier. Solo mode. When using the boat solo mode, they'll always target the sailor. Okay, well, we just look if it's inside or outside, I guess. So it is right side inside. So it's gonna go here. Yep, okay. So that one docked there. Sure, I think that's right as I interpret it. And he's gonna do, oh, that was his 2. Okay, so he's, oh crap, I did it again. Puts them back in, hold on, this is wrong. I gotta put the red one out first. So the red one goes there, and then he draws a random. Luckily it didn't affect my predictions, but it's actually a double red. Okay, so small red goods are actually pretty decent right now. My turn. And I could get a small red good if I wanted to with drawing lines. Okay, we got 3 and 2. That's not bad. With the skull and the bone and then the voodoo doll on the other side. So I could draw 3 lines over here. That would give, I could get the small red. I would get corrupt doing that. Or I could draw 2 and a 3 here. I don't really want to get a yellow or green good right now. I'm gonna wait on those. I don't want to take corruption for doing that. I could recruit my last guy, or I could just activate these guys. I don't really want an X right now, so let's go recruit another guy. So we go recruit. And we could get another gray good. It does cost corruption. Or we could move people between boats. Is there a way to manipulate that to our benefit? Not really. I want him to finish this, so that goes up by 6. Or I could just do it and get 3. It's a 9-point swing. But these are yellow and blue symbols. This is a yellow symbol. They're all kind of sucky. But I think it's better to do this guy. So he's going to give me another one of these rogue gray goods. And then put that here. And I spend 1 time. And I get a corruption. Okay. Slide those down. I'm going to load 2 people into boats. First one, I don't have any predictions going, so it doesn't matter. Oh man, I could make small red be quite lucrative. He's getting a blue guild. Yeah, am I gonna get another turn? Yeah, I'll get one more turn for sure. So let's do this. So this is coming here. We still have a whole nother boat to dock. We put the 5 and the 2 here, plus another 4-seater here. These will go into their guilds, which is perfect. And then I get a second one. A yellow. Don't really care, but I prefer maybe an empty seat for a red one, so let's put that there. Okay. That was my 2, but I gotta go again. All right, I really want now to get the bone with a dice. I might have to use my bonus to do it. Oh, bone with a dice, nice. So I can draw 3, or I could even bump it to 4 if I wanted to. But there's only one small red good to get. So I'm gonna leave it with the bone 3 and go here. And that lets me go 1, 2. And then I guess, we're gonna get, let's just go down that way. Okay, so small red. There, cool. And then, oh, that did touch corruption. Okay, that's a double corrupt. Did that, I need to move 2 times. So 1, 2, and I do 2 boats here, or two guys, whatever. Small red. It's a green. Let's put it here just in case. Oh, I don't want a lot of small greens in there. Either way, there's going to be 2. So, yep. Okay. Second one. Red. Cool. Let's do this one then. So that one docks. Very crowded on the small bid dock. A few more bards here at the hall. And that is the end of the market. So he gets one more turn here. And he's just going to score blue 1 time, which is 2 points. And 1 time. Okay. So again, I move further, so I will go first next round. I'll just go ahead and do kind of the reset right now. But market phase. He is going to sell his red good here for 6. Then he's going to sell his small green here for 6. Puts him at 74. He's going to sell his 2 large greens for 6 each for 12 points. Puts him at 86. 1 in front of me. And that is all he gets to score because his yellow large good will not sell here or here. Sorry, dude. Over to me. I don't have a lot of goods, but I think they're going to be pretty worthwhile. So the 2 gray goods we will sell for 12 each to that guy. So that's 24 points. Puts me at 109. Crystal for me. And then my small red is 3 times 5 is 15 for a small good. Woo! So that is 124. And then we have the big one here. 6 times 3 is 18. Doubled is 36. And this goes down to 5. And I go up 36 points. So 60. Okay. It's safe to say we have done pretty well setting up the red. What was it called? The red? Oh no. The Red Friday event. So let's see. Did he dock? I docked the gray guy. Did I get my 3 points? I don't remember. It's only 3 points. I'm not getting care about that, but all three of these guys here. So we've now seen 6, and the booty amount is really low. So, when those come down, his good gets smashed. Then he's got blue sponsorships, so 2 times 2 is 4. And then I've got 2 red sponsorships, that is 8. And then all these will go back in the bag. Okay. Clean up Peddler. Maybe I should have played Peddler on a harder difficulty here. Oh, he's finally going to recruit some staff. What are we going to see for the boats this turn? Pretty normal, 4, 5, 4, 4, 4, so just the same as last time, but no little boats. So it didn't have a huge effect on the game. I mean, the little boat's nice because you can sell it anywhere, and it can really be pretty lucrative for whoever does sell the boat in. Okay, this guy comes out of the game. Slide those over. That's take anybody out of a boat and put them directly in their hull. So I could do that with, I don't really want any more staff. I don't care about you guys. All right, so only 2 here because no little boat. And we'll see if we get any gray. I mean, whatever you don't sell is likely not going to sell at the black market. So, did I take my corruption? I did not. I sold 1 good. So I take 1 corruption. Whew, almost forgot that one. That would have been bad. You guys would have been yelling at me. Okay. Last boat here. Oh, we do get 1 rogue coming out. So that'll go up to 15. And then 2 more for you. Okay. Here it is, I start first again. Have we done all the cleanup? I think so. So let's roll. Here we go. Alrighty. Not the greatest. I don't like 2s because it takes like 2 Pepsi up to 4. I can move 1 over and then write a 2 on both things. I could get a size 2 prediction or draw 2 lines. I mean, right now blue is looking pretty good, but I can't really get blue goods unless I draw some lines or get this line all the way over there or make a prediction, but a size 2 prediction kind of sucks. Odds you're gonna get it right, pretty low. Activate staff, not a bad action. I have 4 guys here now. Draw 2 lines, that would give me a small blue. Let's do that. So I'm gonna go activate staff. We'll draw an X. This time, let's get a, because I don't know what's gonna sell necessarily, I can manipulate it. There's already 1 yellow over there. Let's do that. Let's put the X right here and get a large yellow good. Okay, then we are going to draw 2 lines. So we'll go 1, 2, and get a small blue good with a corruption. Hopefully that was worth it. Okay, then we are going to get 2 bonuses. Let's get 1 move and 1 +1 -1. I need to use those more. And then remove a corruption. I think I have a double. Yeah, let's get that. I'm very corrupt at the moment. Right now there's 6 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm losing 30 points right now for corruption. Not good. Okay, but that did take me 2 times. I'll load 1 meeple. It is a blue. Small blue is what I want, so let's go there. Okay, it'll be a nightmare if he sells this one here, though. That's okay, we're good. He's got a lot of blue meeples himself. he is going to recruit. No, he's not going to recruit. He's just going to spend a time doing nothing. And he doesn't have any goods, so he can't choose one of the meeples. He chooses a random one. Red, we don't have an active prediction. He's going to put the red one on the left side inside boat. Okay. I don't want to see that boat harbored, if possible, because I have no way to get red goods right now. That took him one time, so he gets to go again. He's getting 2 yellows and 2 greens. Oh, that could be bad. That's his yellows and greens, moving 2 time. He's going to skip the watches and load the boats. And so he's going to load this yellow meeple in the right side inside boat. Okay, and that's sailing to the inside. Okay, that was good for my small blue, I guess. No rogue there, so no extra points, and he is done. Our turn. Okay, we got Voodoo Doll with a 3 and a tree, but I don't think I need any more benefits here. So the coin's kind of worthless the rest of the game. The bone is with the 1, so I think I should probably go... Should I just go horoscopes? Because I have the ability to move 1 over, and I could write a 1 and a 3. Or I could move the 3 over and boost it. That give me 2 more small blue goods. Or I could get another large yellow. Well, we don't know about large yellow yet. This one's getting tricky here at the end. I think I'm going to... Let's do another prediction. I think that's a nice way to get any color good. So this is a size 3 prediction. So 1, 2, 3, and I will pick the color based on, there's a ton of blue out there, a ton of yellow. There's a lot of green here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I think it's gonna be red. Okay. Hopefully that is a good prediction. So that was here. We move 1 time. Do I want to go get a corruption? No, I don't really care about that. I would rather load the boats. We need a yellow meeple. It's red, which is what we predicted. So that's actually a 3, size 3 success, which gives us any large good. Ooh. If I took a large red or green and sold it here, it'd be 12, which he can't afford. A large blue or yellow sells for 16, which he cannot afford. I don't know what's coming here. So we take a large red is what we do. Yes, a large red good. Put the red here and sell into the main harbor. All right, I'm happy with that. That's 18 points right there. Good move. And I gotta go again. That was a nice prediction, guys. I wish I could stream it, because then I could ask you guys for help. Oh no! I even aimed right on the middle. That's a corruption card, because they all 5 on the same side. And I guess there's maybe you want to do that in some cases when you really want a certain action. You know, you're guaranteed to be able to do it. A 1 and a 2 is perfect for here. I mean, I could draw 4 lines if I use my +1/-1, but I think a 1 and 2 is nice. Oh yeah, I need a green sponsorship with 5 there. So let's do 2, then a 1. Okay, so now we're gonna have to write a 4 here, anything there, but we do get a sponsorship. I'll do it with green. And then we get a yellow or green small good. Right now, yellow's only the thing that's gonna sell. So let's do yellow because we know it will sell, won't get smashed. And that is our turn. How much time was that? That was 2 time. 1, 2, I'll skip the corruption again. It is a red meeple. He didn't have a prediction, that's fine. He doesn't have a red goods. I don't know. I guess we put it in here in hopes that he sells that in there. Yeah. Oh, because I've got 1 yellow to counteract one of his 2. Okay. His turn. He's scoring the yellow guild, which is not the greatest. Twice though, so 6 points. Puts him at 96. 2 time. He's ignoring that. Load 1. He's going to load the yellow meeple. And it's going to be left side outside. Okay, I'm not too bad. Happy or unhappy about that, that's for sure. But he gets to go again. He scored the red guild this time. He's gonna score it twice, so it's another 8 points. He's crossed the threshold, 104. Give that man a crystal. Okay, that is 2 time for him. 1, 2. He's gonna load 2 meeples. These don't match, so randos. This is left side inside, and so he is gonna sail this boat in there. 2 greens got added to that, which was actually going to benefit him more because I don't have any small greens, so good on him. Not going to be enough to catch me though. I have too much of a lead, I think. And that is his 2 meeples, so back to me. Oh, these 3 are going to go to their guild. All right. All right, let's try not to get a corruption this time. I have a feeling, I mean, if I can write 2 numbers down here, which I easily can, I can remove corruption. So, but I can't do this. So I think I want to do something worth 1 time, which all there really is recruit. Which I hope for Voodoo Doll, I guess. Voodoo Doll 2, 3 bones. No, I could go again. I'll get 1 more turn, even if I take 2. But I'd have to hope the dice land. No, I don't have to hope the dice land together. I can move them. So yeah, let's do bones 3 up here. So I did 3 lines. Not quite enough to do a large yellow, and large yellows suck anyway. Small yellows are okay. 1, 2, 3. So I get 2 small yellow goods, but it's going to cost me a corruption, which is -6. I don't think that's worth it. Nope. Well, each one sells for 8, so it's not too bad. That's 16 more points at the cost of 6, possibly 12. If I ignore the corruption and just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope, that's not gonna work. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, let's do it. So 1, 2, 3, 2 small yellows plus a corruption. Let's hope this is a single. It's a single. 2 small yellows. Okay. That was 2 time for me, so I'm gonna load 2 meeples. First one yellow. I've got more small yellow than him, so. Oh, do I have enough to put him on here? I mean, I can move 1 of them there because he's going to sell all of his here. Can I move here? The max is 15, so I'd only want to sell 1 of them for 3. No, it'd be 8, 16. It's too many. Just one, it's a little bit too many, unless he docks this boat. Say, okay. Guarantee or have a little fun with it. Let's have a little fun with it. So we're gonna put the yellow guy here. And then another yellow. Oh, well, I don't want to sell here. All right, I'm just gonna do this. So this is gonna come here. Oh, there's already a guild there. Okay, no, that's not right. I mean, I could do it. I'd get the 3 points, and I just wouldn't sell anything here because that'd be 16. Yep. All right, let's just do it. So these are coming here. My Dr. Gray, so that's 3 points. And blue and yellow coming here. Okay. So that moves the market to there. I still get one last action here. It will be likely horoscopes. Yeah, it will be horoscopes. Although, I might be able to do 2 corruption if I do activate staff. All right, it'll be activate staff. Oh, crap. I stink at this. Oh, man. All right, so I could get another large red good. Oh, okay. Never mind. It will not be activate staff. It will be horoscopes. Yeah. So I have a 1 and a 4. I need to make that. This has to go down. So I'll make this. I'll put the 4 here. And then that gives me an X, which I'll put here, which removes a corruption. And then I can put anything, so I'll put the 1, which gives me a large red or blue good. It will definitely be a large red. Beautiful. I like the Oracle, guys. She's pretty powerful. And the randomness is not a huge deal. I mean, we took a ton of corruption, but we were expecting to do that this game anyway. It was kind of the nature of this episode. But that is 2 time for me, so I am officially done. And then Peddler gets 1 last action. He's just going to score the green guild 1 time, 6 points. Okay. Can he catch me? Let's see. Market phase. All he had, wow, he did not get a lot of goods. Really? Yeah. I mean, he only drew 4 cards. So, or 5 cards. Small yellows are 8 each, so 16. Puts him at 26. Small greens are 6 each, so that's 12. 38. All right. Then to us. Large red goods are worth 18 each. I've got 2 of them, so 36. Where am I, guy? Yeah, that puts me at 207. And then small blue sells for 4 times 3 is 12. 219. And then, oh, my large yellow is not going to sell. I made this too much. Whoops. That was a mistake. That's okay. So I could, can I afford to sell one of these here? That's 16. No, I cannot. All right. So 3 small yellows, they're each 8. So that's 8 times 3 is 24. 24 and 19 is 43. We lapped him. And I can't sell that one, or I could, but I'd get 0 money for it. So we'll do that. They were not happy, but they would have smashed it anyway. It's the end of the game. Not a big deal. Okay, last sponsorships. So 2 times 4 is 8. 8 plus 30 is 46. And then I've got 2 reds for 8 plus a green for 6. That's 14 more. 57. Okay, we go to final scoring. Reveal his corruption card. It's just 1 corruption, so he is losing 7. Yep, just 7 points. So his final score is 139. That's an interesting end game for him. He didn't recruit anybody because he drew the 0x on that, and then he only took 1 corruption in this game where corruption is kind of crazy. Cool. All right, and then for me, Yeah. Oh, his symbols. He didn't have any symbols either. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I guess we should do the other symbols first. So let's do that. 2 blue. No, red. We're doing red first. 2 red is 8 points. Did I just forget something? Why does he have no cards? How many green? 0. How many blue? 2. That's another 8. 73. And how many yellow? Just 1 times 5, 78. And then we said minus 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times 7 is 70 points I just lost. Oh man, that was not great. That could have been bad if he, I mean, 208 is still a decent score. The Peddler doesn't often get that many, but if he had a really good game, we have seen him score that many, he could have beaten me. But not with draws like that. I don't know. It's been a while since I played the game. I have a feeling I missed something drastic. So I will review the rules when I publish this. If I did something drastically wrong, I'll probably just re-record it. If not, you're seeing this now, so maybe it wasn't so drastic, and we won. Final score 208 to 139. We have defeated the Red Friday mission. Sneak peek on the next one. It's called Nozama's Duplicitous Duplicates. And I haven't really read the rules on that one, but basically selling the same stuff is a waste of time. You have to adapt. All right, so something about maybe we can't sell the same type of good. Not a lot of extra rules there, so if it's like seems boring, I might just completely pass it up and go to the next one. Thanks for watching, guys. Hit that like button, subscribe to my channel. Any comments that you have, put them down there. Make sure to include timestamps if I did something wrong. And we'll see you next time. Don't forget to check out the Kickstarter of the new Merchants Cove expansion. Catch you later. Bye.